This news at 5 p.m. local time, and we arrive at the incident site around 8 p.m. and we also work with different teams, and we work at the site from late yesterday until today.
ประมาณข่าวของทางข้าพเจ้าได้ขับเข้า8 โมงท่านผู้ส่วนใหญ่ก็ได้อยู่ทักษณะแล้วเพิ่นได้ทักษะกำลังของผู้ไทยเจ้ากำลังปฏิบัติเป็นน้ำผู้ไทยไทยดีจนถึงตอนเช้านี้จนถึงว่าถูกคนของพลังงานจีนได้คนพบแล้ว。
那么老挝从领导层级到各个主管的部门。
And also for the Laos side, from the top leaders and also the leaders from different departments, they also touch great importance to this incident and also actively cooperate with us. And the senior officials from the cultural, transportation, and foreign ministries, they all said that from the government level to the military and also to the localities, they will make all out effort to do the rescue work and the on-site operation. Especially the military side, right now as we all know, the China, Laos, the humanitarian medical assistance, and also the joint practice for their 2019 cooperation. So we also sent 2 airplanes. So they sent the airplanes to the crash sites and also take the people with serious conditions to the hospitals in Mantan, and also on board are the professional personnel, so they also conduct the on-site medical assistance. Right now the 2 planes, the first plane right now already back to Mantan, and the second one just returned to Mantan this afternoon. So the local residents, they actively give us the support in rescue operation, and then this morning I also paid a visit to the hospital, and also our Chinese nationals so touched, and they told me what happened after the crash. The local residents just make a great effort to give the assistance. So this is also demonstrates that we are the good neighbors and good friends between China and Laos. So I believe this also shows that the China and Laos, the integrated together.
ผู้บาดเจ็บก็ได้แนะนำให้เขามาทดลองที่ว่าเวลาเกิดอุบัติเหตุแล้วประชาชนท้องถิ่นก็ได้ช่วยเขาอย่างทันทีซึ่งเป็นการแสดงออกยังเป็นผู้บาดเจ็บของน้ำใจปัจจัยเครื่องเคียงที่ดีเพื่อมีที่ดีสหายที่ดีและผู้ความรู้ที่ดีโดยเฉพาะก็แม้การแสดงออกยังผู้บาดเจ็บของน้ำใจความสามารถ
所以啊，我们要对老挝党、政府、军队、公安。
Therefore, I also would like to take this opportunity to show our heartfelt appreciation to the Laos government, the military, localities, and also the local government of Luang Prabang, and also the residents of Laos.
那么尽管中老双方啊确实都竭尽全力在进行现场的救援
So the both Chinese side and the Laos side made great efforts to do the rescue operation on site.
第二呢
However, actually, the crashing incident happened in the quite areas surrounded by mountains. It's also quite hard to get access to the site. Because of the transportation conditions, the road conditions, that caused 13 people died. So far, the rescue operation just completed, and the relevant departments will continue to do the search work and give us the report. Right now, our focus is on our Chinese nationals and also to cure their injuries. Therefore, just now, with the ministers from the cultural ministry and also the generals from the ministry and also from the foreign affairs, together we also work with the local travel agencies and also the China Eastern Airlines to talk about how to transport and send the injured to the different locations. I would like to mention one more thing. We talk about the traffic. The sad actually happened at a quite remote place. So in the evening or the late night, there's no light. So the Chinese companies in Laos, they actually got the equipment like the grab or the excavators to the site who provide electricity and also doing the reception work.
มีการประชุมกับฝ่ายเรากับทางของรัฐมนตรีของกระทรวงปวทแล้วกำลังปกสแผนกประกันต่างประเทศแผนกแรงงานสวัสดิการสังคมแผนกปวทอยู่แขวงภาคกลางรวมกับบริษัทของทั้งสองฝ่ายจริงแล้วบริษัทการท่องเที่ยวและบริษัทสายการบิน China Eastern ก็ได้ประชุมแล้วจะประสานเรียกผู้ขายในตัวแบบนี้สิ่งที่อันนึงก็คือในการผู้ขายครั้งนี้บริษัทของไทยจีนได้ดำเนินได้สืบขยายบทบาทอย่างสำคัญเพราะว่าก่อนเกิดอุบัติเหตุนั้นเป็นก่อนร่างกายสดเล็กและก็มีสายฟ้าบริษัทของไทยจีนได้อำนวยการช่วยเหลือยอมหลวงไหนเอาเข้าอุปกรณ์เอารถเอาเครื่องส่งตกไฟอย่างแล้วก็พัฒนาขึ้นเพื่อสนับสนุนความของเจ้าเดี๋ยวนี้ทางบริษัทของไทยจีนก็ได้ช่วยความของเจ้าต้นค่ะและเบื้องเงินครอบครัวของผู้เสียชีวิตและผู้บาดเจ็บ
那么所以呢，这也让我们从老挝，从中央到地方到人民群众参与救援，我们的驻这儿的。
Therefore, once again,
对我们这儿的各个方面参与救援。
we actually allocate the efforts from the Laos side, from the government level to the local levels, and also with the Chinese companies in Laos. We feel that we really receive a lot of support and assistance from both Laos side and also the Chinese side.
那么在刚才我们这个碰头会或者叫办公会的时候，我们既对救援的情况进行了简单的梳理，那么主要的还是就下一步。
So we conducted the on-site meetings. So we more talk about our next steps and also make some arrangement.
那么可能下一步非常重要的有那么几件事情。那么第一就是。
So the top priority for our next steps is number one, urgently, so our Chinese nation, they should receive the proper treatment.
这个救治呢，现在从目前这个安排来看，已经分成了两地同时在往前推进。那么重伤员现在是在万象。
So right now we have the two sides receiving the patients, the Chinese nations with serious conditions right now in the hospitals of Mantang, and the rest with light injuries in two hospitals in Lomprakan. สำหรับผู้อื่นเรากำลังวิ่งหัวอยู่โรงพยาบาลที่อยู่ของหมอสากลและของหมอจิงสงแห่ง
我们现在由我们军队的非常有经验的医生参与到这个
And the doctors from the military with rich experience also give us the helping hand. I believe we have every reason to believe that we will have a quite smooth work in the medical assistant part.
那么第二个就是死者的遗体的保存和下一步。
And second,
这个呢，我们也向方案提出了我们的诉求，希望他们
about the remains, so the family members
处理的这些手续方面的简化，能够让我们死者
also raise us the
尊严
requirement
家属能够减轻他们心理
around
伤痛。
the deceased can keep their dignity. And we will have a good discussion with the law side, and we will further implement the arrangement. as we planned.
那么第三个，我想就是我们这些伤者的他们情绪的这种疏导，以及我们家属来这个探望，
and talk about the
善后的这些家属，包括死者，包括伤者的家属，来
emotional
接待和照顾。
work of the patients and also the family members. We should have the arrangement to pick up the family members of the injured and also make the arrangement to provide accommodation.
这个呢，我们会动员刚才讲当地的中资公司，也动员我们的在老挝的华人华侨。
So the Chinese company in Laos
车辆呀，
and also the
通讯呀，这些方面，
Chinese people in Laos
请他们来协助做好。
will provide the help because they know the local language and they also have the vehicles. So we
今
will
天下午第一
work with these group of Chinese. And this afternoon, the first group of family members were already arrived in Laos. Right now, we arrange their the arrangement and accommodation. And the family members also are sent to the hospitals.
ให้เขาเจ้าอำนวยความช่วยเหลือให้แก่คนเขาเจ้าเพราะว่าเขาเจ้าก็มีงานไทยก็อำนวยทางด้านภาษาและรวมขนส่งตนไปที่นี่ครอบครัวของผู้เสียชีวิตและผู้บาดเจ็บก็ได้มีบอกคนมาครอบรวมทั้งหมดแล้วเดี๋ยวนี้บริษัทของไฟจีนกำลังต้องมีคนเขาเจ้า
第四个方面，我想呢，可能就是涉及到一些按照合同约定要进行的一些后续的
And fourth,
补偿啊这些，可能这个呢也是要提倡。
talk about the compensation will be also on our agenda according to the contract.
这个呢，今天我们也跟负责接待的这个东南亚旅游公司，他的负责人今天参加了会议。
And for this issue, we also talk to the representative from the travel agency. So according to the contract signed with the tourists, they will further implement the compensation according to the terms in the contract.
为了支持使领馆这个来处理好这些当务之急的这些工作，那么国内主管部门也会派出工作组前来。
In order to support the work carried out by the Chinese Consulate General to Lumpur Dam,
江苏省也会派工作组来。
the relevant ministries from China, especially the authorities from Jiangsu province, also give us great support.
我想啊，这种机会啊，对于我们国内中央部委以及我们
I also would like to take this opportunity
对使领馆工作的支持表示衷心的感谢。
to say a big thank you to the ministries and also localities of Jiangsu province.
这个组织吧，我们呀相信有中国党和政府的这个坚强的领导，有
All in all,
领导同志的
with the strong leadership of CPC
关心支持，有外交部
and also the great care given by
相关部
the
门
central government and the relevant ministries, and also the law side, they also give us great support from the government level and also the military level.
机构，我们的华人华侨
The
一切的，
Chinese
那么有
Consulate General to Lumpur Dam and also the Chinese communities in Laos and also the Chinese nations in Laos.
一定能
We
够
will work together with the localities in Laos. We have every reason to believe we will have a
做好，那么来践行
good work carried out.
外交的这个 得奖瑞民的
to deal with the accident.
实力。
I believe this is also to shoulder our responsibility and stay true to our aspiration. And I also would like to thank you all the friends from the media for your prompt report, and I hope you can give us continuous support. Thank you. Friends from the media, thank you for your media coverage of these times accident.
昨天下午5点半左右接到消息，饭没吃完，我们就带着人。
Around 5:30 p.m., we received this news and we sent a team to the site.
一直到今天早上的9点左右，搜救工作结束，最后的。
Until this morning 9 a.m. local time, we finished all the rescue operation, and we found missing.
之所以救援这么长的时间呢，主要是因为这个救援的现场。
Why it lost this long time?
第二个呢是。
we have faced much difficulties. So first, we work overnight. It's quite dark, and the second is surrounded by the mountains, and the third, the is very slidey because it's raining, so the road is very slippery, and also surrounded by the bamboos. So the condition is very complex.
经过连夜调集大型的这个机械设备，进行这个专业的这个。
So we'll allocate the large size equipment.
名单的来回的比对，终于呢，这个把所有的失散人员、失踪人员，这个失散人员。
We finally find all the missing people.
全部人员找齐。
And we found all the people on the list given by the travel agency. So during our rescue work, we received the great support by the Chinese side and the Laos side. So from the military level and also the police administration, also Red Cross, all gave us great support. For the Chinese side, the Chinese companies in Laos, and also the overseas Chinese in Laos. Right now, the rescue operation is finished. For our next step, we will give more support to the patients, and we also will receive the families coming from China. and do a serve after accident work.
我们会通过从南布拉邦从是吧，一定会按照国内
The Chinese Consulate General to Luang Prabang
对我们的指示，还有
will fully implement the direction given by the ministries of foreign affairs of China, and will also work together with the relevant departments from Laos and also the relevant departments from the Chinese side, especially from Jiangsu province.
ร่วมกับทีมงานของกระทรวงการต่างประเทศจีนและแขวงjiangsuจะนำปฏิบัติงานที่เกี่ยวข้องให้ดี
让死难者的精神得到安息
For the deceased,
得到宽慰，让这个受伤者呢尽快
will rest in peace, and will also
ขอแสดงความไว้อาลัยมายังผู้เสีย
would like to give the more timely treatment to the patients, to the injuries,
在这个过程中呢，也希望继续媒体朋友
and also want to relieve
去支持我们的工作。
the pain of the deceased, the families, and also hope all the friends from the media to continue support our work.
好吧，我看可能你们也不见得有什么
Thank you.
因为情况你们介绍都很清楚。我们几点得走啊？
Any questions?
因为时间也不多了，我还要赶回万象去。因为我来的时候，这中昌园正好在。
So we need to very soon to leave to Meitang. So we didn't have a chance to meet the Chinese nations with severe wound.
เดี๋ยวนี้ผู้บาดเจ็บสาหัสได้ส่งถึงแล้วจากแล้วเราก็ต้องไปอย่างค่ะเรา
好不好？如果有问题可以提，没有问题我看是不是就这样？
ถ้าหากว่ามีคำถามอย่างก็
All right. Any questions?
ก็ทำนี้ก่อน
这个救援工作争分夺秒。
แน่นอนกับคุณท้ายก็เดี๋ยวนี้ก็ตามสเต็ปนี้
Because we are working against the clock.
有一个情况，今天早上我看到一个老挝媒体，老挝记者他写了一篇文章说，这条发生事故的这条路，自从建设以来，老方的有关部门就发过告示说，这条路不能走客运以及大车。请问这个情况是否属实？
这个情况我不掌握。
So according to a media reports by the Lao side, saying like actually the road
我们呢在使馆和领馆，我们的一些平时
the car
提醒里头
crash happened. Normally it's banded or give the
原查路况要谨慎驾驶。
warning by the Lao government. Do you know this information?
当
So
然
we
了，
didn't
这
know
个下
that.
一步啊，我们现
But
在
for
就
some
实施以
roads
后
with the
我们
poor
也会
conditions, for the law government always give the warnings. But after the crashing happened,
进行一次排查，
we already
排查所有的安全隐患，包括
talk to the travel agencies, let them to check all their vehicles before driving,
所以我们也确实是需要再次的
and also the safety check.
来了以后啊，
And we should also give once again the warning
看
and the notification to our tourists from the Chinese side.
以后
They should look into details and look carefully
现实的情况
about the notice given by the Chinese Consul General and also the Chinese Embassy to Laos,
出行这个饮食
because a lot of
状况
things
相关的就可以。你这不仅是
are closely related to
这个地方有
their
些
day-to-day life. It's not just about the traffic conditions, it's also the
有些
living,
这个叫什么热气球
the
啊
food,
这个
beverage.
有些好像有划水，对吧？
还有一些漂流。
漂流这些。这个
And
是
we
不是
talk
它
about
都是
the
安全
events
我们
like
一定
the
要
hot air
一
balloon
定要这个去把它弄清楚。
and also like the driftings, all these we should figure out by ourselves whether they are safe enough or not. We have the notice, we have the warning sign there,
我想
especially the events happened
有
outdoor.
人讲啊，这个小心驶得万年船，小心永远不是弱鸡。
And in the open
来老挝
country, we should be really careful.
出来以前也要做些。
It's better to do a double check,
会
so we should
继续的
do a good homework.
这个地方一些有这个
before we participate in all these events and activities, and we will also release the timely notice to our tourists from China.
好吧，谢谢大家啊。好，你分别对你的东西。
Thank you.
但是有些是探险旅游，不是适合所有人去。
这个呀，其实到这个交以外，那这个基本的这种安全条件的保障，但是呢，现在好多同事吧，觉得到了这个地方就要体验身体。
好的，那么正如刚才江大使给我们提到的一些个关于老挝的一些出行。
Right, just now as the Consul General Zhang mentioned, there are things that need to come into our mind for the safety concerns, because right now it's the raining season,
车祸呀以及各方面的
especially for the Lumpur Band. It's surrounded by mountains. It's
刚刚我们也在发布会上
also had the high frequency of the car accident.
以及
In the just now the presser
介绍了一个相关的救援的一个情况。那么江大使也表示，目前相关救援的一个情况呢也
the
是
two officials introduced
到
about
达
the
一个
right
尾
now
声。
the
那么
operations.
接下来呢，主要是做一些关于家属
The rescue operations coming to the end. For the next step is the arrangement of the family members
目前呢，
and
总
also
领馆以及
the
中国驻老挝大使馆
after
是
accident
会同
works.
了各个
the Chinese embassy to Laos, work with the relevant departments
以及
and also the
以
companies
及像在当地的一
like
些
the
个经济
Chinese
企业
Eastern
来做好
Airlines
接下来的一些后续的工
and
作。那么
also
关于
the
发布会的
local
情况
Chinese residents in Laos
我们先介绍到这里。我们这里
to conduct
那
the
个
serve
我们
work.
看到那个江大使还有一些话，我们可以。
就是最后这个问题啊，我想，不，你们，你把这个先。
江。
好，我给你简单的说一句就完了。刚才我跟他们就说过，就是反正是，
好的，那么发布会的情况呢，我们就介绍到这里。
All right, let's come to the end of the presser.